Hey, what's going on, everybody? Alex Death Reaper here, and it's the open beta weekend for Diablo 3. It's a great weekend to be a Diablo fan, especially if you haven't been able to play the beta yet. Fortunately, I have been able to, but just like a lot of my friends out there and a lot of people that I know that haven't been able to, they're in this weekend, they're playing, they're testing out the game. You know, Blizzard is testing out the servers and stuff. I have my Barbarian here, Diableeduhs. No, it's not pronounced Diableeduhs or Diableeduhs. It's Diableeduhs, right? I have him here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do a run through of the game with everybody while you guys are listening to me chat about things. We're gonna go ahead and start from the beginning. Let's do this. All right, guys. So the game is coming out very soon. It's just a little bit over, I think, 3 weeks away. You know, May 15th. That is the big day. I got work off for it. I have a few days after May 15th off of work to play it. I'm excited. I'm very excited, and there's a lot of news that I want to tell everybody about. All of you that are still here, that are still around, that are still watching my videos, thank you. That's great that you're still here. There's a lot of plans though that are up ahead with the game coming out. I've been in touch with Murdoch from d3cauldron.com. He and I are still planning on doing tons of great videos. Tons of great stuff on the website, on his fan site. You know, a lot of things just to make the community better. Because honestly, this is a great game, right? This is a great game. It's a great, I guess, epic ending to a series that, you know, many of you, we've all been fans for this game for over 10 years. I mean, if you played Diablo, the original Diablo like myself, or even Diablo 2, you know that that this game is just awesome. Of course, you know, there's been the conflict with people saying that it's not going to be as great as Diablo 2. You know, they're trying to compare it to it. A lot of people aren't happy with the changes of this game from Diablo 2 that Blizzard has decided to make. A few of those changes being, you know, of course, the skill system. You know, right here, it's weird. We don't have skill points anymore. We just have, you know, I mean, here on my left click, I can choose one of these 3 skills and then any of their rune effects for it. And while I'm here, I'm actually going to go to Cleave. That's my favorite skill. Rend is good. Ground Stomp, Ancient Spear. Alright, we're good. But yeah, a lot of people haven't agreed with what Blizzard has done. You know, for myself, people have been asking me what I've thought. Honestly, I believe that the game is going to be great no matter what. I think that the changes Blizzard has made to the game have been for the best. I mean, they are the people that made the game. You know, they're the ones that know. They know. Like, a lot of people are saying, oh, they don't even play the game. They're just developers, and that doesn't make any sense. I mean, this game was made by them. It's not about them. They've been able to, you know, play the game for however many years they've been developing this game. And I think the changes that they've made have been for the best. You know, like health potions and scrolls of identify. All those things were fun. But I think most of the changes were directed to, I guess, having it easy for anybody to pick up the game and play. Now, that could definitely be a bad thing in a lot of people's eyes. You know, but for me, honestly, I would love it if this game had more fans, you know, more followers, more attention. A lot of my friends could play it. Like, you know, I played Diablo back when I was just, what, like 8 years old, 9, 10? I don't even remember, but, you know, I want my, you know, cousins or, you know, little brother to get into the series, you know, just about the same age that I did. So if they can get into this game and they can play it and have fun and it's not too complicated for them, then, you know, that's fantastic. You know, it's great for Blizzard, it's great for me, it's great for everybody. And then, of course, for all the hardcore players that want a challenge, you know, there's not going to be any kids, you know, or new players in the, you know, Nightmare or Inferno mode. You know, that's where the actual challenge comes. So yeah, for hardcore players, I think that the game is going to be fun. It's just going to take, you know, a playthrough of normal to get there, to get to the challenge that you want. And I'm fine with that, you know, it's cool with me. I don't care. I was going to play through normal anyways. I like games easy. I don't like games hard. It's not fun. I played Dead Space 2. That game just got too hard. I didn't like it. I was like, yeah, I'm done with this game. But anyways, so yeah, we're here. We're just right around the corner with the game coming out, and I'm very excited. have my whole week planned out when that game comes out. There's going to be a lot of new things on D3 Cauldron and here on my channel that are going to be coming out. I have a few different videos in mind. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any walkthroughs, any full-on, you know, like just let's play Diablo 3 with Alex. Oh, I don't, because everybody and their dog is going to do that on YouTube. Everybody's going to be doing it. I think what I'm going to do are just, you know, special events or boss fights. You know, the best barbarian build to defeat, you know, Diablo, assuming that you get to fight him in the end, or her, or whoever it might be. I think I'm gonna do a few. Maybe I'll do a walkthrough in Inferno mode when it gets, you know, when it gets hard and you actually need to focus on what you're doing, and it actually takes challenge to get through that. Maybe I'll do it then, but for normal, I'm not gonna do any just straight up walkthroughs right away. You know, unless the demand for it is high, but I think those are gonna be all over the place. I'm gonna do videos that that would be interesting and unique, and things that people would want to see. You know, things that would keep me separate from everybody else that's making Diablo videos. But anyway, so yeah, it's the open beta weekend. How many of you guys are playing the game? And also, I am really curious to know if you had not played the game until this weekend, and you did have a chance to get in and play. What do you think about it? You know, are you still playing it? Are you going to play it more? Who's your favorite character? Obviously, mine is the Barbarian. I've played quite a bit of every other class except for the Demon Hunter, because personally, I don't think the Demon... I mean, it's just my play style. I don't really like the Demon Hunter, just sitting back. You know, the monsters... Like, I'm trying to shoot these monsters, and I'm trying to stay far away from them so I don't get hurt, but they're all up off the, like, the edge of the screen. So you're just clicking at things and that you can't even see. It was really weird. I didn't... You know, I wasn't sure that I liked it. I like the Monk class, because it's similar to the Barbarian. It's a lot more fast-paced, though. The Barbarian feels just big and beefy, and the Monk feels, you know, quick and agile, like a ninja. Like Master Yi or something. Oh, lame League of Legends reference. But I did like the Wizard. The Wizard was fun. I felt the Wizard was really strong, especially with that skill that left them immune to damage for like 4 seconds. And its cooldown was, what, like 15 seconds? That seemed really strong, but I think they needed it too, because a lot of times when I was playing as the Wizard, you know, I'd be in the middle of all these monsters trying to freeze them or trying to shock them, and like, ah, get away from me! And, you know, they would just get right on top of me and start biting at my toes, and I'd be like, oh, I wish I had a spell that made me immune to damage. Oh wait, I do. Good. You know, we're on the same page, Blizzard. Thanks, God. The Witch Doctor, though. The Witch Doctor was probably my second favorite. I was very surprised that I liked the Witch Doctor because, you know, at first I wanted the Necromancer to be in the game. When they announced the Witch Doctor, I was like, oh, there's not going to be a Necromancer. That's lame. You know, Witch Doctor doesn't fit in the lore, blah, blah, blah. And I think after playing the Witch Doctor and after seeing him in action, or her in action, I feel like it's very unique, it's very different, but it still fits. You know, it's its own little niche in the game, but I think it still fits with the game. It's very fun. It's extremely fun. And also their armor. I don't know if you guys checked out the armor video, or, you know, seen all the armor sets. The armor for the Witch Doctor is probably the best. It just looked so cool. You know, with like the big giant faces and the giant head dress thingies with all the feathers, all that stuff. It was just so different, so fun. You know, I thought the Monk kind of looked stupid. I thought the Wizard kind of looked, you know, all wizardy, Harry Potter-y. You know, Barbarian was cool, but man, that Witch Doctor. I think the armor alone was it for me. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give him a try. I'm gonna play him, and I thought it was very fun. A lot more fun than the Wizard. I don't know if it's as fun as the Necromancer was for Diablo 2, but again, I don't know if you can even compare the two because they're two completely different classes in different games. But I think the Witch Doctor is going to get criticized a lot. A lot of people, you know, wanted the Necromancer, but But, you know, whatever. It's a new game. I think it's cool. If you, you know, if you haven't tried it, play it if you can. I know that the beta is going to be, the beta servers are actually going to be down May 1st. That leaves, you know, that leaves us with, what, about a week? A week and a few days just to play a little bit more. So, I'm gonna make as many videos as I can of just chatting about stuff with you guys. And yeah, we'll see what goes on from there. So, another thing I wanted to address was some of the lore, I guess, in this game. So a lot of people have, not a lot, I keep saying a lot of people, it's probably like 2 people have asked me, you know, hey, what's the deal, you know, what's the deal with, you know, Deckard Cain, and there were rumors that Leah turns out to be Diablo or something, and Diablo's a chick, and all this weird stuff. To be honest, I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know why people keep thinking that I know everything about what's going on in this game that, you know, we've only had limited access to. But all that I do know is that in Diablo 1, you know, you played as, you know, your character in Diablo 1 was the hero. You know, the guy that went into Tristram, saved Tristram, did his thing, or her thing, whoever you played as, and in the end you end up fighting Diablo and killing Diablo. But then it's like, oh, there's this soul stone, and, you know, at the time I was very confused, and for some reason my dude took this soul stone and shoved it into his face. Oh, I didn't know what that was about. Later on you find out that, okay, well, he needed to do that. I'm assuming because, you know, he was the only host that really could contain Diablo or something. Or maybe he believed that he could contain him. But then it turns out that in Diablo 2, this Dark Wanderer, you know, the same person who played in Diablo 1, is getting infected or slowly being possessed by Diablo himself. And, you know, that's where it gets interesting. But I think if you just like a few minutes ago, I was in Adria's hut with Leah. Adria happens to be the witch in Diablo 1, right? And she gets down and dirty. And when I say down and dirty, I mean she gets jiggy with. And when I say jiggy, I mean she sleeps with, I guess. She sleeps with your character, or the Wanderer, or something like that. Anyways, they have a relationship, and Leah is Adria's daughter, right? And you just, back when I was talking to Leah just, you know, a few minutes ago in this walkthrough, she's like, oh, it says that my father was some hero and he died or something. And that leads me to believe, right, that Leah is the daughter of the Dark Wanderer, who becomes Diablo. Which means she's Diablo's daughter. Are you following me? You following me? There we go. Spoiler alert. But of course, I could be wrong. Maybe maybe I'm all mixed up with the lore here. But that's what I'm getting, because Adria was Deckard Cain's sister, which makes Leah Deckard Cain's niece. You know, and she calls him Uncle Deckard. So that's, you know, bam, right there. Bingo. So that's all that I know about the lore here. Where am I going? Oh, I didn't go the wrong way. Or I didn't go the right way. That's all I really know about the lore going into Diablo 3. So, you know what? We're all going to find out together, I guess. Stop asking me questions. Stop sending me messages. You know who you are. All right, what else? What else to chit-chat about? Oh yes, I wanted to say that the difficulty of the game from previous beta versions before is definitely a lot more fun. I was getting nervous because, you know, when I first got into the beta, it was kind of easy. Like, I went through this whole thing. I got to the Skeleton King in like less than an hour. I mean, really close to an hour. It was about an hour. But I just breezed right on through it, and there's no challenge at all to get there. You know, I was just button mashing and hitting all my spells and be like, oh, this is a cool spell. Oh, this is cool too. I didn't really need to, you know, I wasn't forced to pick a certain amount of spells. But of course, you know, I'm limited in the amount of spells that I can use. So that'll be, of course, different later on in the game when you have all the spells unlocked. You know, right now I don't even use these 2 slots. Oh. But so yeah, I was a little bit worried, but then, you know, they upped it. They upped the difficulty level of the Skeleton King. I think they upped the difficulty level of some of the monsters, and it became a little bit more fun, to where now it's still fairly easy, but that's only because I'm a level 13 Barbarian. Or, I think I'm level 12. Yeah, I'm almost level 13. But it's still, you know, it's still fun. It was better leveling up. It was a better challenge getting here. And I think, you know, in the real game, you're not going to be level 13 doing all this stuff. You're going to, you know, hit the Skeleton King at about level 8 or 9, and then you're going to move on. You know, you're going to go on to the next area that nobody's ever been to. Ooh, exciting, right? So, yeah, I'm happy with the difficulty level. You know, if it's the, you know, the retail difficulty when the game comes out, I'm cool with that. No problem. Let me look at my items. Oh, look at all these magic items. 3%, no, nothing good, nothing good. I actually have pretty sweet items right now, I'm not gonna lie. I'll show you guys in just a second. Let me get rid of all this stuff. I definitely like the salvaging system here. Oops, what'd I do? Strength. Okay. Yes, I definitely like the salvaging system here. I like that you can only salvage the magic items. Before, when you could salvage all these white items, it got kind of crazy because you would just pick up everything you could find, and then all of a sudden, you know, before level 5, you had stacks and stacks of material. And so now they made it a little bit more special. It did devalue white items or items that don't have any magical properties, but that's okay. You know, they have to be there. Who knows? Maybe later on in the game you could, you know, you could take any of those white items and enchant or imbue them with magical powers. That's why they're there. So it would actually be worth it to go and find a clean white item, you know, that has really good base stats that you could change and give it magical properties, and bam, you know, there's your own new customized item. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with the salvaging system. I'm cool with the difficulty. I'm still a little bit iffy on the spells. I know I was talking about this when the video started. I like it, you know, I don't think that there's anything wrong with it, but for me the question is, did I like the skill point system more? And I'm not sure, you know. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out, you know, when we play a little bit more, and we can all make, you know, the decision ourselves. But oh, level 13! Look at me! Look at me! All right, so I just hit level 13, which unlocked this rune for Bash called Onslaught. It knocks enemies back, but you do extra damage for your left click. Honestly, I don't know why you would want to knock enemies back. That is the most annoying thing. Trying to kill somebody and they keep just going backwards. What? I just don't get it. Don't. And then, of course, Ancient Spear. I now have Revenge. Releases a oh gosh, my tongue got out. Retaliatory, like retaliation. Yes, retaliatory attack that heals you with each enemy hit. Oh yeah, let's do that. That'll be good for the final boss fight. I'm gonna try, in this video, I'm gonna try and defeat the Skeleton King in the fastest time I've ever done. I think right now I'm up to like 41, or down to 41 seconds. So, and that's with this Barbarian. So right now he's the strongest I've ever had him. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, what else is new in the game that I want to talk about? The art system, the graphics and the art system. So I have a friend who's playing the open beta, and he's never played Diablo before. Never. He's never played Diablo 1, never Diablo 2. He's never played a game like it. And so he hopped in the open beta, I think earlier today. And ooh, the Den of the Fallen. This is a new thing. I'm not gonna go through this whole thing because it takes a while. Well, screw it. Let's do it. I hope that there are some shaman bodies here. I don't know if you guys have, you know, anybody that's gotten in the beta, if you've noticed that. When I first came to this cave, I was like, oh, the Den of the Fallen. You know, Fallen, those were little monsters from Diablo 2. And I got excited, but I didn't find any Fallen in here. But I did find some dead Fallen, some Fallen shaman bodies. And that was kind of cool, you know. It's like, oh, Blizzard is hinting us, you know, about stuff, about possible new enemies that we haven't seen before. But there could be. Oh, here we go. Look, a decayed fallen shaman. Oh, he's dead. Of course, these were the ones that would shoot fireballs at you and raise up those little minions. Man, that's fun. Good old memories. Good old memories. But yeah, there's no fallen in here. And when I first came into the cave, I was like, oh, this must be the Den of Evil. But then it didn't make any sense because that was in a totally different part of the world. Because right here, we are close to, you know, New Tristram, just outside of it. And the Den of Evil was way back in Act 1 of Diablo 2. My mind just went blank. I don't know. I don't remember the name of the area there. What? Amazon rainforest land? Something close to that? I don't know. But anyways, it was sad when I remember that. But it's still cool that, you know, they have this cave system, this randomly generated cave system to where, you know, the first time I played the game, I did not reach the Den of the Fallen. It just wasn't here. You know, second time I played it, it wasn't there either. Third time though, oh, it was here. So it's cool that there's a new experience, you know, every time you play the game. I think that's really awesome. I think Blizzard is definitely doing a great job with keeping the game interesting, giving it a lot of value as far as replayability goes. You know, and playing just to go get magic items and to find things. Like, look, got my resplendent chest. Unfortunately, no gold items, but hey, those blue ones will do for now. Yeah, I think it's a game that we're all going to be able to play for a while. I don't know if it's going to last as long as Diablo 2 did. Probably not. But then again, you never know. I mean, the game's not even out yet. I could be totally wrong. The game could be so awesome it's going to last us the next 20 years. Probably not that. But I think it's going to be great. I think we're going to play it for a good amount of time until we're all sick and bored of it, and then eventually we'll move on. But at least the series will be complete, right? Oh, here's another fallen shaman. Oh, I miss you guys. Miss you. And this is also great. These stones that take you back to the entrance of the dungeon. Because back in Diablo 2, I remember you have to just run all the way back through. I mean, it didn't take too long. You know, it was just part of what you had to do. But this just makes it easier, you know? A lot of the things that Blizzard, a lot of the changes that they made were to have players just hop into the action as soon as possible. They really wanted to slow down the amount of time where you're just sitting there listening to somebody talk, which is why now, you know, the little dialogue box pops up if you pick up a scroll or something. You know, you can keep on playing. You have to sit there and read the text. You know, that was fun. That was fun in Diablo 2, but the times they are a-changing. New times. What else to talk about? What else? Oh, well, a few people have been asking me about D3 Cauldron, which again is that fan site. The owner, the creator, the mastermind behind D3 Cauldron, his name is Murdoch, and he's on there a lot. That's his baby. He's done such a great job on that website. When I first started working with him, I think I made a video about it, and a lot of people went and checked it out, and you know, people liked his website. It's just another fan site, you know, with the news of Diablo 3. It has updates. We post videos. We have contests. We got our own forums. I mean, it's such a great website, and it feels like our own little community within this huge Diablo community. I've been in touch with him for a while, and the website now, today, it looks better than ever. It really does. It looks so good. If you haven't been there in a while, I'm going to put the link to it back, you know, in my little description box underneath this video. It looks so good. You seriously need to go check it out. I mean, at first, when he first made it, it looked fine, right? It looked like any other site, but now it's clean. It's nice. I mean, it's got a good just visual. You know, it's nice and easy on the eyes. It's not cluttered with crap. I know a lot of times people complain about ads, you know, but I mean, the ads on here, they're kind of video game related. You know, they're not talking about like diet pills or something. And honestly, I think ads are related to what you search up, like Google ads. they're related to like your most commonly searched things. So like one guy was posting, he's like, why are there ads about women on this website? I came here for Diablo 3. I didn't come to see ads about some women. It's like, well, you know, Google noticed that you like to search women up in your Google search a lot, so they're catering their ads that you see to what you search up. And I think I told him that, and he didn't reply back. He just left. But I thought it was funny. Some guy got all mad. I mean, that's his thing. But anyways, I mean, the ads, they're not a big issue. They're there, but I mean, they're small. To me, they just disappear. The website looks fantastic. If you guys haven't checked it out already, you really should. Check out the news sites. I mean, we have those contests going on there. And I'm going to make another video regarding the current contest right now, which is getting some Diablo 3 gear from SteelSeries. And this is the actual Diablo 3 gear. Like, the Diablo 3 headset, the Diablo 3 mouse, you know, the Diablo 3 mouse pad. Got a few of those, so we'll be giving those away. I'll make a video probably tomorrow about it. Probably. I'll be honest with you guys. But if you're listening now and you're curious, you should go to the website right now and check it out and make sure that you qualify to get in the contest, because I would love it. I would love it for you if you won, you know, a mouse pad. I want a mouse pad. My mouse pad is stinky. It smells like my wrist. Or you could win a headset. That'd be awesome. I heard the SteelSeries headset's great. It looks cool. I think it looks cool. I'm just broke. I can't afford that. And unfortunately, I can't even get in the contest. If I could get in the contest, I wouldn't be telling you guys about it. Because then I would obviously want it. But yes, go get it, guys. And also, you know, log into the website, check out the forums, chat with me. Sometimes I'll post a forum thread on there. You can make fun of me, whatever. But hey, just keep in touch with us. It's fun to, you know, to get our little community to grow and have people chat with us, things like that. I mean, it's cool. We all love this game, right? We all love the series. We all want good things to happen. And the more fans that we can get for Diablo, the better. Ooh, a bewitching Wingadon. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, yes. The Real Money Auction House. Now, that is something that I am still kind of like, whatever. I'm not, you know. Personally, I'm probably not going to use it. There's no way that I'm going to spend real money into this game, you know, after I've already paid for the game itself. And a lot of people probably say, oh, Alex, you need to support Blizzard. You know, it's fine. I mean, you know, buy the retail version. If you want to buy items, you know, for your character, and you see them in the auction house for a reasonable price, go for it. I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm not going to criticize people that actually do that. And at the same time, I'm not going to criticize people that sell items, because I'm going to be selling things on there too, for sure. Like, if I find something that's rare and awesome, of course I'm going to sell it. I mean, if I don't need it, you know, if none of my friends need it, because I would just give it to, you know, maybe my friends. Or maybe, hey, I just thought of something. I could have giveaways. I could have item giveaways in-game. You know, I'll say, hey, guys, check it out. I found this, you know, awesome axe that has 20% magic find and super high damage and it looks cool. You know, maybe I'll do giveaways. That's actually a pretty cool idea. I just thought of that. Oh, I should write that down. But no, I don't think that the Real Money Auction House hurts the game. I don't think it makes it any better. You know, it's just there. I think it does its job of making a safe place for players to trade items. Because in Diablo 2, you know, there was all those crazy websites that people would go to and spend ridiculous prices on these items. I mean, who knows? There still might be ridiculous prices for these items in this game, but, you know, you'll find a deal. Or you can just play the game completely free and have pride knowing that you know, earned all your items, or you found them yourself. You know, you didn't let somebody else do the work for you, which is what I'm gonna do. But yeah, what do you guys think about the Real Money Auction House? I think it's cool, you know, and I'm not gonna buy anything off of it, but whatever, it's there. I do think it's cool that you can actually make real money from it, though. I highly doubt that anybody can make a living off of it. I mean, unless No, there's no unless. I really doubt that there's any way you could make a decent living. I guess define the word living, and then we can argue about it, but I think a decent living, no one's really going to make a huge profit from the game, and, you know, if you think you can, go for it. That'd be awesome. You know, let me know. That'd be cool to see, you know, how much real money somebody actually made in the game. And then maybe that might entice more players to use it and to, you know, to take advantage of it. But yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna really use it for buying anything. I want to find all the stuff myself. But with that said, I will use coins, because there's the, you know, there's the real money auctions where you spend actual money, but then there's also the one where it's just coins. I think I would use that, but then again, me saying that probably, you know, would probably be me just being another hypocrite. Like, I just said I wouldn't use it, but now I will. But is there a difference in using real money versus just using coins to get the items that you find? I mean, if I just save up, you know, 10,000 gold in the game, you know, is it cool if I can go buy an item with it from somebody? Is it any different from me buying it from a merchant in game? You know, I don't know. But I guess we'll see. You know, I'm sure it's gonna happen, or it's gonna be talked about in the threads, and you know, there's gonna be its pros and its cons, and people that are cool with it, people that aren't cool with it. But we'll find out. This follower system. What do you guys think about the followers? I kind of like the followers. I mean, they're not really any different from Diablo 2. Like this guy. I do think it's great that they have their own little storyline. See, he, like, you know, we came together, I saved him from getting, you know, trapped by those magic people, and now he wants me to go kill John Dar, which is some, you know, possessed Templar or something that used to be his friend or coworker or boss or whatever. But I think it's cool that, you know, they have the little storylines for them. Makes the game, you know, gives it some depth. Definitely adds, you know, something else. You know, definitely takes a system from Diablo 2 that we liked and makes it better. And the customization, though, on these guys, how you can only equip them. Can I show? Oh, no, I can only talk to him. I'll show you guys in a sec when he becomes a part of my party. Yeah, I wish there was more customization regarding your followers with their items and stuff. It is cool that they have skills, but, you know, I wish I could give him a full set of armor instead of just a weapon and an offhand weapon or shield. Whoa, look at that gentleman there. Oh, aw.
Thank you for your aid. I will go with
Hurry up. Come on, move the spikes.
But there is one condition.
Okay, so he agreed to help me, and then he destroys this. I think he disappears, though, now. Yeah, alright, I gotta go back to town. I'll grab him. I just want to show you guys the difference. Because in Diablo 2, with your, you know, with your followers, you could give them, it wasn't like completely full sets of armor, but I know it was more. Let's see. I don't want to talk. There we go. Okay, so yeah, they have their spells, right? And I already selected before, you know, in previous playthroughs, I selected heal and loyalty, which is just life regeneration for us both, because I feel like, you know, Barbarian's kind of tanky. It's cool that you have these two options, so it, you know, adds some decision making into the game. Taunt enemies when they hear. See, this would be good for somebody like a wizard or something. You know, when you're getting low on health, he'll taunt all the enemies to leave you alone, so you can have time to regenerate your health or whatnot. And then enemies attacking the Templar are slowed. That's just more CC. Or he can provide life regeneration. That's cool. But yeah, here you can only give him, you know, a weapon and an offhand, and then neck and 2 rings. I guess that's enough. I guess that's cool. I do wish, though, man, like all this, you know, level 15, level 20, level 18. It's like stupid beta. I wish the game would just be out already. Gosh. But, you know, it's 2 weeks away, guys. 2 weeks. And then we can stop complaining. And we'll be there. And we'll play together. And we shall rejoice. It will be fun. Okay, so I'm getting pretty close to the Skeleton King. One of the things, though, is I'm going to... Is this a passive, by the way? Is revenge passive? Yeah, I think it is. One of the things, though, for the Skeleton King, I like to use Frenzy just because his attack speed just goes crazy. And then for Rend, I think I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna use Hammer of the Ancients. I don't know what the best or what the highest damage dealing secondary is. I know that what I was using before, Rend, makes them bleed, but on the Skeleton King, it, you know, really doesn't make a huge difference. I think Hammer of the Ancients will add just immediate damage right then and there. Ground Stomp and Leap. Alright, and then Revenge. Okay, good. So, we'll be good. What else? What else? I feel like I've covered everything I really wanted to say. Uh-oh, I'm feared. Let's think. Pre-orders. How many of you pre-ordered the game? I bought it digitally. I was gonna get the collector's edition, you know, because I'm like a huge fan and whatnot and all this stuff. But when it came down to it, to me, it was just the cost. You know, I got married now. Where's she? She's not around here. I'm just kidding. Like, I couldn't justify spending that much money on the game, you know, when I know I could still have just as much fun with it if I just bought the regular copy, not the collector's edition. And to me, the only thing worth getting in the collector's was the angel wings, which is kind of fruity to say, but I thought those were cool. I really thought that was the only thing worth it. I mean, the soundtrack and all that stuff, that really isn't, you know, I don't think it's unique to the collector's edition. I'm pretty sure you can get that. It just comes in the collector's edition where you probably save $5 or so. But yeah, I just didn't think it was worth it for me. You know, if I had the money, for sure, I definitely would have gotten it. The one thing that I do really want, though, is the USB with Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 on it. How awesome is that? I think that was cool when I first heard about it. You know, but if that's the only thing worth getting, I already have both of those games, and so, you know, that would just be me being selfish, making impulse buys. But I do have the game already, or the game client already pre-installed on my computer. You know, I'm gonna be sitting here that Monday the 14th. I'm gonna be right here just waiting for it to, probably like, I think maybe like 11 o'clock. I'm gonna sit here on my computer and stare at it and be on the forums and probably be on D3 College and just like waiting. You're just waiting for it to go live. And then once it goes live, you guys probably aren't gonna hear from me for a while. I might die. I might get diabetes from energy drinks that I'm drinking. But either way, I think you guys will be, you'll be all in the game with me. It's gonna be awesome. I don't think I've been this excited about a game in a long time. You know that feeling that you used to get when you're just a kid? I think I'm going the wrong way too. You know, when you're a kid and you, like Christmas, you know, Christmas Eve. If you don't celebrate Christmas, then you don't have a soul. I'm just kidding. If you don't celebrate Christmas, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But, you know, just being excited about something. I don't know. Maybe there's a movie. Maybe you were a big Hunger Games fan. Or maybe you like Twilight or something. Get off my videos. And, you know, I don't know. But I'm just really excited. I have it all planned out in my mind how it's going to be like, and if it's any different, I'm going to be sad, but I think I'm good. I think I'm spot on. And I did go the wrong way, so that sucks. I do like I don't like this map system. You can hit tab, and you can drag around the map, but you can't walk while your map is up. Like, the only way you can walk is if I click way down here, and then I hit tab, he'll walk to that spot, and then he stops. But I can't, like, keep walking. That's one thing that I wish would change. But I don't think it's gonna change. I don't know why. I mean, I'm like 99.9% positive you could walk and have the minimap up in Diablo 2. But whatever, it's okay. It doesn't ruin the game for me. I really haven't come across any bugs playing the beta. And I think there were a few. I was in the threads, you know, just reading. Oh, that's what W is for. Oh, I've never seen that before. Okay, so it's releases. Okay, so when I get hit, this spell has a chance to come available. That makes sense. Okay, this is the first time I've actually used that spell. That's funny. But it looks cool. Watch. Woo! Let's see if do it again. Hit me. Hit me. Come on. Oh, he died. He died a very painful, poisonous death. with my sword that is so big you need 2 hands. That's what the ladies love, guys. See, that's why you play. That's why you play this guy. You don't play the wizard. You know, you don't play the monk. You don't play little girly classes. You play barbarians or witch doctors, big boys. He's messing with the big boys now. Sorry, I'm being very racist. If these are races, I'm being very racist. What else? What else? If any of you want to play with me, let me know. A few people have asked me already. I won't be able to play with everybody. I have gotten some emails, and unfortunately, I just can't. You know, I just can't reply to everybody. Because I can't play with everyone. But if there's, you know, maybe I'll have an event or something, or maybe a contest where you guys can like be in a cool video with me or something, and I think that'd be fun. You know, not saying like you have to play with me, but if that's something you'd be interested in, then we could work it out. We could figure it out. But tell me, what are your guys' plans for when the game comes out? Are you gonna play it 1 day? Are you gonna play it 8 days? Are you gonna die playing the game? Literally, and in the game, would you die? A lot of people are saying that normal mode, not normal mode, that hardcore mode is, you know, the only way to play the game. My thoughts on hardcore are just, like, I definitely see the appeal, and I'm going to have a few hardcore characters, but for the people that only play hardcore, like, what happens when you have your one guy that survived for years and years? He's max level, he's the only guy you've ever played. What happens when your internet cuts out in the middle of a boss fight and you die and he's gone forever? Like that one guy that you're starting over. You're basically taking everything you've ever worked for and ever done and just gone. Like, and I know that's, you know, well, that's why it's hardcore, right? Yeah, that is why it's hardcore. But that is such a gamble. I would not want to do that. That's so crazy to me. I mean, like, I'll do it, you know, and I'll have a few characters, but I'm definitely gonna have my main character be, you know, be my Diableeduhs in normal mode, like real regular people, not crazy people. I'm just kidding. If you are one of those guys, you know what? Props to you. That takes big old sweaty balls, and my balls aren't sweaty enough. All right, maybe a little bit. Alright, get off this topic. Anyways, we're close to fighting the Skeleton King. I don't think I'll be able to do it the fastest, because I think the fastest is like 14 seconds. Somebody posted on D3 Cauldron, I think he was a monk, and he killed him in, like, I think it's 14 or 19. But all I know is that it was very impressive, and that monk, he just stood there and just went to town on the Skeleton King. It was crazy. Had a little timer and everything. But we'll time it. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna be mashing W as soon as I can. All right, let's do this thing. Wait. Oh, don't lose my frenzy. I did that wrong. All right, let's do it. Go Templar. So we'll hammer the ancients and then W anytime we can. Bash, smack. How many seconds are we getting to? We're almost there? Come here. Is it less than 20? Less than 20? What is it? What was it? Alright, I'm going to time it afterwards and we'll see. We'll see. And if it is indeed the final, like, oh look, he's dead. If it is indeed the fastest time ever, that would be great. I don't think it was, though. It was close. Maybe it was like, what, 20, 25 seconds. Pretty good. But anyways, guys, go ahead, you know, subscribe, whatever. I just want to do my first playthrough with you guys, celebrating the open beta weekend. Go to d3culture.com, subscribe to my channel, sign up there, chat with me, do the contests, and I will see you guys later. Peace!